every Sunday on Riverside. I see you, I speak with you. That is how I know what games you're playing. Far across the distance and spaces between us. Sweaty Plebs is a show we go on and talk about video games. Near, far, wherever we are, I believe that the show will go on. Once more, we turn on our Xboxes or PCs and play video games. And Sweaty Plebs will go on and on. That was pretty good, right?
That was great.
That was one of the best ones.
Yeah.
I just did that right now.
I could feel the melody. Feel the melody.
That's because I know that song, the melody of it. It's one of my dad's favorites. He used to play it all the time when we were children.
For some reason, I don't believe that
He
at
hates
all.
Celine Dion. Yeah.
Okay. The greatest singer in the world. SNL skit.
What was that?
It's an SNL skit. It's a whole bit.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like this was probably when you were like knee high to a duck.
Okay.
In age, so yeah, it's like
I don't like SNL. We think we talked about this.
Yeah, this was like 2000, early 2000s.
I like when Peyton Manning threw the ball at those kids. That was maybe the highlight of SNL.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Howdy, boys and girls. Welcome back to the Sweaty Plebs podcast, episode 132. As I hear the typing.
Yep.
Gets me every time.
Every time.
Yeah. What is 132? There's not a lot. But if you need to have an emergency in Chile, you call 132 for the emergency people.
All right. I was going over some of our podcasts, like YouTube stuff, and we got a comment. We don't get a lot of comment, and the comment was, "How does this have no views? This is good stuff." And I was like, "This is the most sarcastic comment in the world." And then he replies under his saying he subbed, and I was like, "I'm glad I didn't respond in any kind of weird way." But shouts out to that homie for subbing.
Yeah, probably my dad figuring out how the internet works.
It wasn't your dad.
So,
it wasn't your dad.
All right. Well, thanks, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you put yourself through this. Truly.
Yeah.
Anyways, here, this one's for you, dude. I was late today, so I just went and I got this. This is Stone Delicious IPA. I've had it many times before, but this one goes out to that dude. I'll give you my review. I would buy this skin because I've had this many times. So this is for you.
Aw, cheers.
High praise.
Cheers.
Oh, I drank a bunch of it. There you go. That's for you, dude.
Nice. All right. How was it? You have to review it.
I did the review first. I said I'd buy it again. I've already bought it multiple times. I'd buy it again.
Okay.
He likes it.
He likes it.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
it's honestly not my favorite, but I think it was one of the first IPAs I drank. Because they had that cool bottle. This is a can, but they had that cool bottle back in the day. And I was like, yeah, I like that.
Right on.
Hell yeah, dude. All right, boys. In honor of Shorts weather coming back to Colorado, it's 50 degrees today. Let's go. Woo. It's like -2 earlier in the week. I got Power of Love from Shorts Brewing. It's got a little one of those bad boys on it. It says love.
Nice.
Yeah.
Aidan and I have never seen those movies.
I've seen the clip.
I
know what happens.
Yeah.
I got the gist.
I think I tried watching them once and I was like, this is old. I'm not watching this.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but that was like 2 years ago. So I still have not. I know you go fast in the car and then you go back in time.
One time they go forward in time.
Okay, see, I haven't seen them.
Yeah, you're missing out. Apparently they're good.
The shoes, the guy has those shoes that are famous.
They're sick.
Yeah, bumps. Yeah. There's a hoverboard in the second one. That's kind of cool.
Does he have a floating jet skateboard? I think he does, doesn't he?
Yes, that is a hoverboard.
That's the hoverboard.
Oh, I thought you said longboard. Okay.
All right, this is a weird one, boys. A raspberry and rosemary ale blended with lemonade.
Raspberry, best fruit, best berry. Lemonade, one of the best drinks.
Raspberries, best
that's-
berry?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Dude, I could eat a fucking whole thing of raspberries in like one bite. Just. Sorry, Aiden.
Let me tell you, boys, it's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
It just kind of
Would you
tastes
get it
like
again?
yeah. I mean, I would. I probably won't, purely because it's limited release. So I don't know if I'm gonna find it again.
Sure.
But it tastes kind of like a Stiegel Radler with a little bit of rosemary in there.
I feel like you keep getting those
Stiegels, Radlers.
Radlers.
I like Radlers.
We talk
man.
about them
What
a
can I
lot.
say? It's refreshing.
Lemonade.
It's beer with lemonade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Lemonade, fucking great drink.
love
Mhm.
lemonade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me tell you though, a little hint of rosemary in there really elevates it.
Wow. This is probably the best food review or drink review we've had. He's touching all these notes and
Yeah.
elements.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Let me tell ya.
everybody say what your favorite lemonade is.
I like brand flavor.
Yeah, where you got it,
Or style
type,
or
whatever.
ingredients.
Anything. Just favorite lemonade. I'll go first. Mine, Woodhouse Fish Grill, Arnold Palmer. Is that what you're gonna say?
I was going to give it a mention, yeah.
Okay, Aiden. I think you've been there with me.
100%, right?
Is that the one that you can like self-assemble?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That one's
that's
good,
good
isn't
stuff.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
I'm
else?
gonna also go with that because I can't think of anything else.
Okay. Well,
What
it's
about-
good. It's good lemonade.
Do you like your lemonade? So I just like a classic lemonade, generally. I like an
Well,
Arnold Palmer too.
If I'm
but-
having like straight up lemonade, just give me classic. I like it a little bit tartar,
Okay. Yeah.
a little
Yeah,
bit,
yeah.
a little bit more sour.
I agree with that.
But Arnold Palmer, I kick up the sweetness a little bit, just a tad.
That's fair.
Because I wasn't sure if you're going to say, like, I like a watermelon or a strawberry lemonade
Oh.
or something like that.
I do like
Um,
a strawberry lemonade.
I do like a strawberry lemonade. And if I'm going for like bottled or like, not manufactured, you know what I mean, like mass produced lemonade. You ever have Calypso?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That
I used
kind
to
of
really
curvy
like-
bottle.
Yeah. I used to really like Calypso, those ones.
Mhm.
They had a blue one I liked a lot back in the day.
Yeah, I'm a fan of colored lemonades from time to time. I'll be honest.
Nice.
Oh,
too
hot dog
much.
on a stick?
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually
a
might be
classic.
the best one. Yeah.
Chick-fil-A has really good lemonade.
I've only been to Chick-fil-A once in my life, and I did not get lemonade.
Yeah, they have pretty good lemonade. And you can also get their lemonade in like this milkshake form.
A jug?
No.
Oh, milkshake.
It's like a lemonade milkshake. Dude, killer.
Faulkner, do you remember the place called Lemonade that we used to get
Yes.
lunch from sometimes?
Oh, yeah.
They have okay lemonade too.
They do have okay lemonade. Their food menu is actually not bad though. I actually like their.
I
menu.
personally like the food menu.
Yeah.
I think it's like an upscale Boston market, I want to say. Not upscale, but like healthy Boston market.
Yeah.
It's good.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Nelson hates
All
it.
right. Okay, my drink is from Barbarian Brewing because I was there yesterday, and I picked up a bunch of drinks.
Did you get what I asked you?
I did not, because we
Alright,
already
well-
have it. Because my wife is part of their beer club or whatever,
Yeah.
so she gets like the big bombers. So she already has it, but I didn't want
You have
to
a
drink
bomber of that?
it. Yeah,
Dude, chug that. I want to see what happens.
no, I'm gonna die.
Oh, that would be so sick.
But today is called Churro, and it is a breakfast gold stout with milk sugar, cinnamon, and churro cinnamon toast crunch cereal.
I like
Sounds
a
neat.
churro. Something I hate about churros is my dad. Whenever we go to a sporting event where they sell churros, and the guy walks around with the churros, my dad always yells churros back at him. And then the guy thinks that my dad wants a churro and he just wants to yell churro. Terrible, terrible thing.
I think that's
it's a banger.
that's awesome. Then why don't you just get a churro if you like churros anyways, and you just get a churro? Works out for you.
I like churros, but I don't really crave churros ever.
That's
you
a
know?
good point. I don't know if I've ever
Yeah.
craved a churro.
Jack in the Box used to have churros with like caramel filling, and my friend Jonathan worked there, and I would just go with my other friends, and we'd be like, Jonathan, let's get some churros.
What about a
And he would just
Costco
give us
churro?
No, I never got a Costco churro. I only get chicken baked or hot dog.
Hot dog.
You
Pizza.
should get a churro sometime.
Yeah.
It's good.
I also don't go to Costco.
That's also fair. I feel like there's no such thing as a bad churro. At least I haven't experienced it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
Um,
It's a
you can get a
novelty
bad
drink.
churro.
It's a novelty drink for sure. Like I wouldn't want even if I was at the brewery, I wouldn't be like, "Can I get another round of this?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
if
try it.
you and I were at the brewery, I'd be like, "Can I get my friend another churro?" And another.
You're a funny man. But it's pretty good. It definitely has like that cinnamon toast crunch flavor to it. Awesome.
That's not bad, but
Yeah. Again, it's like I'm glad I had it, but
yes.
I'm glad I didn't get a 4-pack.
It's a one and done type thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those. I'd say any barrel aged beer is one of those.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah. Happy I had one. Don't need it again.
Yeah. But this is like a limited time drink anyways, so
Yeah.
I'm all about the seasonals, man.
Once you open it, you gotta drink it. That's why it's limited.
Yeah.
yes, that's
He's got you
exactly
there.
it. You got me. All right. It's past 10 minutes. We can now talk about video games.
Yeah, hang on. I told my girlfriend I would talk about a game that she's playing, but I forgot what it's called, so I have to go ask her what it's called. Hold your horses.
This guy.
Classic.
Classic.
Well, while we wait, I'll tell you my fun little story, I guess.
Sure.
You already heard it. I watched the Cyberpunk anime finally. Pretty sick. Liked it a lot.
Oh, okay. I've been hearing those things.
Yeah, I mean, the world's super cool. Coolest part of that game, so just getting more of that's awesome.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
it did
I've
inspire me
returned.
to go back and
Play it.
try to play the game again.
Yeah.
I got 40 minutes in, and then my game froze.
Oh, weird.
So,
Yeah.
it looked and felt better up until that point, but once that happened, it's just like, yeah, I'm not doing this again.
Well, I thought they, for the most part, cleaned up the game. For the most part.
That's what I heard,
Yeah.
but I crashed in the first 40 minutes after it supposedly
What are you playing
is
on?
in a good place.
Cyberpunk.
PS5.
It's very interesting.
So I did the same thing on Xbox Series X, the superior console, as many say, and no crashes. But I quit playing because I don't think that game's ready to come back yet.
Why?
Felt the same to me. I don't know. I wasn't as invested
All right.
as I thought I would be. I like the show more than the game.
Well, because Cyberpunk world in general as a
Mhm.
genre
I like
is
it.
cool.
It's a cool world, cool idea, but
The actual
I don't
game part of it.
maybe
I
not
know
my
it was
favorite.
fun.
I've been meaning to get back to it. There's just too many
I
games
do
to play.
want to give it a full shot again because I never beat it last time, and I did get pretty far, but I think I had more fun with just the actual jank of the game. Like whenever I would get on my motorcycle, my guy would get butt naked except for he would put on a top hat that I didn't have. I really like that. But, if that's the highlight of the game, it's not great.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm back. I know what it is. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is an update from Allison. Allison update. Doodaloo, 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 doodaloo. Allison has been playing a video game called Hidden Through Time. It is available on Steam, your phone, and consoles, I believe. What is it? It's an adult version of Where's Waldo? It's very cute and has nice music. This has been the Allison update. I
Okay.
did watch her play a little bit of it. It looks pretty good, like stylistically. If that's something that you want to do, it looks good.
What kind of game is it?
Where's Waldo? You find stuff.
Oh, okay.
What were those like children's magazines that had
I
this same
Spy
exact-
with My Little Eye or something.
No. Like it was like an actual magazine, and then they had it at the orthodontics place. That's all I got.
Oh,
it.
the one about the animals.
Yeah,
Ranger
probably.
Sure.
I think
No.
it might have been Ranger Rick Jr.
But yeah, it's pretty much just kind of a find the hidden items in this big map type thing.
Yeah. It
It's got
looks
a cute
cool. I
art
watched
style.
a little bit of it. Yeah, the
Yeah.
style looks good. I didn't play it at all. I didn't listen to the music at all. But stylistically, cool.
Nice.
It seems like I might pick it up just to have one of those games where it's just like, I'm going to watch TV. And this is...
I don't know how much it costs, but she was playing it and she doesn't really buy games, so I assume it's free on your phone. I don't know.
Looks like $8 on Steam.
It's not too bad then.
Yeah. It just looks good, you know? I don't know. Maybe it's fun.
I'm
It's
certain
I'll
I'll
be seeing more of it. Who knows?
Cool.
Anyways, for me, what do you want? I got 2 things to talk about. Which one do you want? Number 1 or number 2?
Well, you don't.
Number 1.
I will say you didn't put any information in our show notes to indicate which one I would choose. So
Mental, baby. I only had 2 things to talk about.
all right.
You just choose the number
Number
1 or
one.
2. Okay, number 1. Yesterday, this is the Destiny update. Most importantly, I convinced my brother to buy Destiny.
Who's your brother?
Look at this dumbass in the middle right here, Aidan. Convinced him to buy Destiny. Man, I should be a lobbyist because that shit was easy. I thought it was going to be hard, but that shit was easy. I just said, look, it's on sale, buy it. And that was pretty much it. I even was recruiting my friend Nate to harass him about it. I was going to recruit my friend Faulkner to harass him about it. We were all going to go together. I did it by myself. It was great.
I think you're, and I'm sure people who actually listen to this podcast will realize that we've been trying to get Aidan to buy it.
Yeah.
for
This is not a
months
one-off
now.
event
This is
where you
not,
just brought it up.
This is not a simple.
No.
You've
No,
been
no,
wearing them down for months
Yeah.
now.
We have been trying that, but this time it was just boom, boom, bam, and he just did it. You know.
Yes, this
So
time it was I can spend $20 and make it stop coming up.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, now you got a different problem because I'm going to force you to play.
I know.
Anyways, so that was cool. We played a little bit, Aiden and I. We had an okay time. We didn't get very far. But
Yeah.
when I wasn't doing that with Aiden, this week in Destiny was Vault of Glass week. So that means that whole raid is farmable. I did it one time, fully. That was terrible. Terrible group of people. I hated them. We got to the part where you have to get through the maze with all the Gorgons, you know?
Mhm.
Remember that part? And the 2 friends who created the group kept getting caught and they kept blaming other people. And we did it like 15 times. And I was just like, I don't know. I asked him, I was like, why are you blaming me? You're the one who went first and you got caught. And then the guy just got mad and left. And I was like, okay. And then everybody left. And I was like, all right, cool. And then I went and I did it by myself first try. And I felt so good about myself. And then I joined somebody else and we beat the rest of it first try. I didn't get the Vex Mythoclast, which is what I was hoping for. So then I spent the rest of my time going on LFGs and finding Vex Mythoclast farms and just beating the last boss over and over and over. And I got it.
I was wondering why you sent me that picture. I was like, I don't know. Is that gun
Yeah.
even any good?
It is, but now I got to get the Catalyst, which seems like it might be harder to do.
Is it just a normal raid, or you have to play like the higher difficulty?
It's a normal raid, but you have to go in and stand on like 5 different plates and shoot oracles that spawn. So you have to have a team that wants to do it, number 1, and also a team that's coordinated enough to do it. And in my experience, a lot of people aren't very coordinated in that game, you know?
Fair enough. I mean, you're
So-
also playing Pugs, which is
Dude,
brutal.
I found some really good groups, some very nice people. They added me. I'm not going to ever play with them again. I'm probably going to delete them. But
Nice,
they were
dude.
really nice, and I made friends with them when I was playing with them. So that was cool. Yeah, I used the gun a little bit. It was fun.
all right. Okay. Well, Aidan, welcome to the fold.
Yeah. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot. Like when he texted me, like I got him to buy Witch Queen Deluxe, and he's working through it. I was like, working through what? This is
It's a lot.
a
I mean, that's
task.
why he just one day you just have to sit down, you know, message me, message Faulkner, and say, all right, today I'm just going to play, and we'll just get you through the missions, and you'll at least be able to get some of those red border guns.
I would say, yeah, I would just focus on like a small handful of red borders.
Yeah.
And then just
I
get
don't know
those
what that means.
craftable
Yeah, well,
weapons.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
okay,
ones
cool.
you can craft.
Yeah,
And then,
there's certain craftable weapons that are kind of like must-haves.
we'll tell you which ones.
Yeah.
But you just have to get through those missions that we started.
And you can get the red border. They're weapons, so when they drop, they have a red border on them. That's why they call them red borders.
Mhm.
I had a feeling that was the reason, but I didn't
Yeah.
know the context.
Yeah, but they changed it to this week. They started allowing daily red border purchases.
Yeah, as long as you have the upgrades
currency.
in the whatever
Yeah.
kiosk, which is what I was trying to get you.
Yeah, so
But we'll get there.
so you have a chance to unlock them all because before it was weekly, so you could only get a guaranteed red border weekly.
Look at me. They changed it just for me.
That's it.
Well, yeah, you still have to put in a little bit of time, but
A lot of bit of time.
Yeah, little seems like the wrong word.
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, because they're daily drops, so you got to play it daily to.
You got to
claim
at
them.
least log in daily, and then at least grind a little bit so you have enough of the currency.
Yeah.
But not too much.
But cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Second thing, ALGS LAN. I watched most of it, a bunch of it. I watched most of it in the recast, whatever it's called, the VODs, because that shit's at terrible times. But then today was the final, and I woke up really early to watch it, which I enjoyed. It was worth it. But now I'm so tired.
So who won? What was the top 3?
Spoilers?
Yeah, spoilers. Spoilers. I mean, people know by now.
Yeah. Okay. Spoilers. Oh yeah. By the time this goes out, if you care, you definitely know. All right. Spoilers. Team number 1. Any guesses?
TSM.
TSM won. Yeah. It was
Yeah.
good. It was a good
Wow.
finish. Yeah. So, without going too deep into it, I believe NRG was second.
Nice. All right.
Yeah. And I think third was Ascend, that like Portuguese team.
Okay, cool. Good for them.
Yeah. And NRG was first in the bracket, so they had like the 10 points to start out, and then they had like a massive game early on, so they were like on match point like really fucking quickly. It was like, oh, this is it, you know. And then it got to TSM being on final point, match point, and Ascend, and then I think in the last match, like maybe 3 other teams got to it. I think Exat and Alliance.
Oh, exciting.
It's all teams that I like.
Yeah.
Except for Ascend, I don't really know them that much. And then yeah, the final match was just cool. Like all of these match point teams were stacked on top of each other on one building, and then the circle was on the other side. And TSM like wiggled up, got on top of the building, killed another team, and then they were just kind of free on the roof. Nobody really shot them because everybody was underneath. And then they got over on the other side of the roof, Valculted, landed on the team at the back of the circle, killed them, and then they were just in the perfect spot for the end, and they won.
Yeah, they're jiving really good compared to last year's finals. It's like a different team almost.
This was pretty enjoyable,
Yeah.
I would say, except for the times.
Well, hopefully they fix that. Do you know did they already announce where the finals are
Yeah,
gonna
the
be?
next 2 are in London.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Yeah, so we're fucked.
All right.
Time-wise. I don't know. Maybe they'll shift it. Maybe they'll be like, that sucks for people on the West Coast. But, I mean, they got to look for everybody in the world, you know, so.
No,
So
fuck the world.
There's no true winning.
Fuck
Yeah.
the world.
Hold that shit at fucking like 12 midnight in London. I don't even know what time that would be for me, but probably better than whatever time they're doing it.
Cool. Right on. Aidan, what have you been up to?
Like you said, Destiny. Just a little bit of that. Very overwhelming. I had about 20 little pop-ups the moment I logged in.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I
I
told
haven't
him to
been to
skip
the
them all,
tower
and
yet.
I would take him to where he needs to go.
Yeah. Let me tell you, there's a lot there, but I got an exotic drop within the first 5 minutes, so
He did.
feels good.
Yeah.
Back at it. Dopamine hits. That's why we play, boys.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And they got rid of blue drops after you hit
Not
your
for him.
Yeah, you got to hit your soft cap, but then
Yeah.
no more blues will drop, and it'll just drop more purples.
Let's go.
Yeah.
It's got that hit. I'm in for it.
All right.
I'll do a little bit of grinding. Probably won't play as much as Dylan. I'll be honest with you.
That's fair.
You don't have to. You just have to play enough to get probably the Ecolos, SMG,
Ida,
and maybe Callus.
the mini callus, yeah.
Yeah.
And
then
Those
Taipan.
are words.
He's got to unlock the Taipan.
That one's easy to get, though.
Yeah.
That one, yeah. I assume that one won't go away because that's just a world drop. right?
I don't know. There's
Who
some other
knows?
good
Well,
guns.
he probably has to unlock the whole crafting thing.
I think Bump in the Night will be worth getting.
Yeah. Probably just those 3 to start, I would say.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. Don't worry. Calm down.
I'll help you
no,
out.
I'm not too worried.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
gonna look up pretty much nothing and just kind of
Yeah.
just
We'll
shoot my
tell
little
you.
guns. Like how that feels.
Yeah.
Listen, Destiny feels great. Looks great. Sometimes
Arbalest
actually a little
sounds
bit
great.
janky. I
Arbalest
will
is fun.
say.
Yeah.
Speaking of sound and Destiny, when I was doing that, the Atheon farm, the Vex farm, um, let me tell you, shit was a little bit annoying sometimes because Destiny voice chat would just cut out for certain people. Like when you're in the party, it just and one person can't hear everybody else. And in that whole like encounter, like one of the big things is like calling out specific things to shoot in a specific order. So it happened to me a couple times where I would like get sent over to shoot them, and then I was like, "Oh fuck, I can't hear anybody now." So I'm just like sitting there. It's like, well, do I guess or like, what do I do? It's not fun. Can
That's
really
rough,
ruin
man.
shit.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of in-game chat, as you know.
In-game chat works fine, like 99% of the time for me, Rick, my friend Nate. We use it all the time. Totally fine. But for some reason, in those raid situations, it was causing trouble.
Right
Sounds like a feature.
Mm-hmm. We're on hard mode now, baby.
Oh,
Okay.
and I didn't play too much more, but Hi-Fi Rush, still good.
Still good.
Yeah, did another 2 or so chapters.
Yeah.
Still open up a little more. I'm not playing frequently enough to really get in the rhythm of it.
Heyo.
Nice. Yeah, but it's good. Great style. Great voice acting.
Yeah, I'm glad it's doing really well.
Yeah.
Games I've been playing.
Destiny.
I've been playing. I just log in on Destiny just to get my red borders, and that's it. I'm not really committed to much else after that because I don't want to burn.
Tried to get you to do Vex Farm with me.
Yeah, yesterday it was not a good day for me. I had a migraine and I
Yeah.
couldn't stare at a screen. So it hurt my eyes.
Understandable. That's probably the worst thing to do if you have a migraine, because you're going to deal with some real idiots on the internet, and you got to focus. And anytime something goes wrong,
Yeah. Yeah. But
some
Aidan is
fucking-
playing now. And we have enough people to start doing our own raids as a group.
yeah, that's why we need Aiden. So Aiden, if you can just fucking get up there,
Yeah.
we got
Key.
you, we got Faulkner, we got me, Tim, my friend Nate.
Yeah.
Rick would probably play with us, maybe. But if not Rick, we could get somebody else.
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll,
yeah,
we'll figure it out.
We'll do,
But very
yeah, we'll do
close.
raids.
We're very close.
We just got to get the timing thing down.
Yeah, the timing's the pain.
Have to like make a date. Probably got to be Saturday.
Save the date. And then I'm playing a lot of Tarkov with Burger. Shouts out Burger. Having a lot of fun. It's great. A lot of brutality.
I,
going on.
I like watching him play it sometimes.
Yeah, I watch his streams and I'll comment on it. I'll Slack him or not Slack, but Discord him on it. But yeah, I'll play with him and we'll play together and have a great time. The other night, I think it was like Friday night, played for like almost 7 hours straight. It's great.
Jesus.
Yeah, I didn't even realize it was like 3 a.m. and I was like, oh fuck, I gotta go to bed. And
Yeah, it's pretty late, buddy.
yeah, well, I had to be up at like 8 a.m.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I did something similar just last night. I stayed up late, fucking around with that Vex once I got it, and then I was like, oh, I want to watch this Apex, and then I thought it was at 2. Turned it on. It was not at 2. It was at 3. I was like, I should just go to sleep.
Yeah.
Went to sleep. Then woke up like 3 hours later, and I was like, all right, now I'm gonna watch this.
hurts. It hurts. Yeah. Playing some City Skylines again.
Oh, you love that game.
I love City Skylines. I love traffic management.
Speaking of management games, I just re-downloaded RimWorld. Thought I'd give that another shot.
Yeah, how's that
Good
feeling?
luck.
I turned on the tutorial and I was like, oh, I remember why I never get past this. This is a lot to take in. I'm
Yeah.
not mentally ready for this at this moment once again.
It's really
Yeah.
cool still, but Jesus
It looks so much
Christ.
fun, but every time I get into it, it's just like, oh, fuck. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Steam had a big sale on a bunch of DLCs for City Skylines that I don't have yet. So I bought a bunch, and I was like, okay, I think I'm ready to start playing again. I think I'm gonna record some content and put it up on our channel. But
Oh, I have more gaming news. I forgot. It's not good. My PlayStation has like some bug where it refuses to connect to the store all the time. And I looked it up. There's no fix. The fix is just buy a new router, from what I've seen.
Rough, buddy.
yikes.
Yeah.
Can you buy stuff like on your computer and then just claim it on your PlayStation?
I don't. So the last time I bought something, I bought Ratchet and Clank on my phone.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
it downloaded. So I think it's okay, but like I don't
Still
have my
inconvenient.
card on my PlayStation account. I don't really want to test it with a card. I just buy like the codes whenever I want to buy something.
Yeah.
So
You just redeem the code.
yeah, but now I can't check what's on sale on PlayStation unless I go on my phone, you know.
That's burnt.
Yeah. I think you need a little PlayStation app until that gets fixed.
Yeah. I mean, that happens. I mean, remember Xbox I would get disconnected from Xbox chat.
Yeah.
That hasn't happened in a long time, but there's probably 6 months of like,
It was probably longer than that. That shit was so annoying.
yeah. But now we have Discord. So
I honestly don't think Discord on Xbox is that good. I think it's fine on the computer, but on Xbox, every time it resets everybody's volume way lower than what I set it at.
here's one thing I know about you. I think your microphone output is really low because everything I record on Discord, your audio is up. Even on this, and when I go to edit our videos, I have to push your audio doesn't even show up in the. I don't know if you guys get it, but there's like a volume chart on the right side.
Yeah. Mine's showing up for me now.
Yeah, yours never show up on me. I never see you spiking at all.
Oh, that's because I'm very peaceful.
You are peace. That is true.
I
You're
turn it
so
way
peace.
down. How's this? Is this better?
No.
This is gonna be This is gonna be good.
Good
You're
try,
not even
though.
gonna be able to catch this.
But it's always you, either on Discord or on Xbox or on Riverside. Your audio is always low.
You know what? Funny. Your audio is always low for me.
Maybe you need to turn up your volume.
And my friend, my volume's maxed out,
You
baby.
need to turn
I
up
can
your
hear
headset
Aidan fine.
volume. I bet you there's like this manual volume somewhere.
It's right here. It's full. Let me put it the other way.
You
Say
shouldn't
something.
have to have it as full all the time, though.
Yeah,
The thing.
I feel like it could be a system
The other
setting.
way.
It could be your microphone system setting volume. It could be. I just suspect your shit is not set right. Which wouldn't surprise me because you haven't had a computer or a PC in a long time.
Oh, it's set right, baby.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think
know.
so.
I don't think so. But you're always quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Just tossing it out there, just let you know.
It's also very possible that I have it set to the wrong microphone.
I mean, that wouldn't surprise me either. But
yeah,
next time
I feel like you're also quiet when we talk on Xbox. So
that's because I'm peaceful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
yeah,
it.
There
yeah,
it is.
Sure. I should take a picture of your audio wavelength in the edit just to show you the comparison of like ours and yours is like little babies, little babies.
I'm just here, being very peaceful, not trying to rock the boat.
Yeah, so I've been playing City Skylines. I think I'm going to record some content for the YouTubes.
I've heard that before. How's your fucking Mario playthrough going?
I stopped. I didn't even beat that game.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was years ago. That was like years.
Yeah, I know.
Ago. But I did some City Skylines before. It's just like it's a lot of work, man. I got to work a job. I got to do this. I have other hobbies. It's a lot to manage. It's a lot to manage. I don't have editors, to do it for me.
Yeah. And we're no help.
You're no help at all. Whatsoever. You don't even fill out your studio notes. You're
It's all mental, baby. Come on.
I'm trying to think of any other games. Nope, that's it. Just playing Tarkov and some City Skylines and having a great time. We got to get back to Valheim, though. Got to get back to Valheim. And this is a good time to do it. There's not a lot else going on in Destiny right now, so this is a good time, like a lull.
Well, I'm still trying to do some of those raids whenever it's
those raids are going to be there post expansion. Those aren't going away.
Yeah, but I like to do them.
All right.
I find that game more fun to me. It's more relaxing. Valheim's pretty relaxing.
Relaxing is not the word.
I have to constantly worry about if my necks are going to be murdered by one of my friends.
That happened one time.
Yeah, and that was my favorite one.
And I didn't murder your neck.
Murdered him. He was the only one there, and all of a sudden he's dead, Aidan.
No. Nate's pet wolves murdered the neck.
And okay, well I had built
I watched it happen.
A safety gate, and somebody removed the safety gate, and you were the only one on.
I didn't remove the gate. I left the gate open.
Oh, so you removed the gate from working. Yeah.
No, it was still working. You could close it.
It all comes out. Murdered.
Oh, I did invite Nate to this episode of the podcast, but he never responded.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's like,
yep.
it's in our Discord, but he's like, "What you guys talking about?" And I was like, "Blah blah blah. You're welcome to join us." And then he never responded.
Oh, I didn't even read that.
Day.
Yeah, I know you didn't read it. I'm not surprised you didn't read it. But yeah, that's all I'm really playing. Not much else. I think so. Dark and Darker, which is like a fantasy Tarkov type game, is coming out. They're doing a demo release tomorrow, and
I've seen people play that though.
Yeah, that's the playtest that you have to get accepted into. Like you request to join, and then they accept you. But right now they're opening a public demo, and this public demo is like before they go to early access, for more like larger testing. But that's supposed to come out tomorrow, so I think Burger and I are probably going to try it out. You guys are welcome to join. I know it can be or can't be your vibe.
It doesn't look like it's for me, but I did watch a little bit of it, and it seemed fun. It seemed more fun to me than Tarkov.
Tarkov's a lot of fun.
Yeah, but this one just seemed like a little more like, I don't know, easy to understand, I want to say.
Yeah, I would agree with that, just because Tarkov just has so many moving parts at this point.
Yeah.
Like it is
Although
a lot
I
to
don't
get
know
in. There's no
everything
good tutorial system for Tarkov at all. Whereas this one, I guess they created like a new player experience tutorial for Dark and Darker.
Plus, you're just like in a castle or something, and that kind of reminds me of like, I don't know, a lot of roguelikes that I play. I think Ziggurat too. Just go around in a castle.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that makes more sense to me than fucking open fields of death where it gets super dark. Seems too scary.
It's
every time I watch Burger play, he's just running through a field and it gets pitch black, and he's just like sprinting in a direction. I can't see what he's doing. Terrifies me.
That's the point, though. It's supposed to be terrifying.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It's just like the ultimate roguelike.
Too scary.
Oh, that does remind me. I did play one more game a little bit. The Hitman Freelancer mode.
Oh, how is that?
Mm-hmm.
First, actually, what is the Hitman Freelancer mode, and then how was it? I'm curious.
So this is the final update to the Hitman trilogy, as far as I understand. No longer a trilogy even, it's all just one game. They finally fixed the mess that was buying it and getting into it. Freelancer is the roguelike mode, and it's I've only done 2 campaigns so far, but pretty much in a little safe house. It brings those Blood Money vibes back, where you go back in between missions, you can see all the stuff you've unlocked. And then each campaign is basically, I think, 3 or 4 maps that you have to go to, kill the people, do some extra challenges to make some more money, and then unlock new gear. And pretty much anytime you take gear out into the field, if you die, it's gone. That's the roguelike element.
So, I love it. That's such a Tarkov vibe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Real
cool. See, that sounds more fun to me because, you know, Hitman's more of a contained experience where you don't find people who are just fucking absolute death murderers.
Yeah.
With night
vision. It's got kind
scopes.
of like a fun little min-max vibe too, because with the challenges, like, you can just go in and do the task and just dip. Not that hard. But then you can, I don't even know what to do with the money yet. I've only popped it in twice, ran through the campaigns, and said, cool, I'll save the money. Do that later. But it seems like there's a lot going on with it. It's fun. I love Hitman. And
I bet you can buy new hats with the money.
I bet you that's not what it is, but you know.
Maybe. I love it. That sounds awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, and I think it's supposedly the finale in every like mission campaign you do. You don't actually get to know who the actual target is, which is a really cool little fun thing. You basically get a little
You
biop.
just murder everyone.
You could do that.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, here's some facts about them. Here are some possible targets. You kind of have to trail them around and find out which one's the actual person. You kill the wrong person, the real person starts trying to escape. It's a fun little spin on what it usually is.
That's really cool. That is really cool. It actually
Plus-
makes me kind of want to play it.
Yeah, it's free.
Yeah, Aiden, do you remember that one video series that we would watch a long time ago? Giant
The
Bomb.
Giant Bomb? Yeah.
What was it called?
I don't remember the name of the regular ones. I remember Hit Miss.
Hit Miss, yeah.
Hit Miss, yeah.
We should do our own Hit Miss. I'd be down.
I'm in for it.
Yeah. Faulkner, you can join too.
I don't even know what it is.
Oh, you'll love it.
Yeah. I mean, basically sounds like that game mode is
Pretty much,
made
yeah.
exactly for it. It's basically just that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Sounds great.
Right on.
Yeah.
Let's get into some news. Quick news. Hi-Fi Rush outperforms Forspoken in revenue during Steam launch, despite the Game Pass availability. Shouts out.
Game Pass availability, and also literally being
$30.
less than half the cost.
Yeah, it's a $30
And
game
also-
compared to a $70 game. $60, $70?
Yeah, 70.
I think not a lot of people like Forspoken.
Yeah, but it did have a lot of hype leading up to it, which
It did.
could mean people bought it and were disappointed by buying it. But
I was disappointed watching that first trailer with you.
Yeah.
I thought it looked so
they shit
cool,
on
but
it
then I was
really
like,
quickly.
yeah. What? Who is this lady and why is she talking so much? Just I want to use magic. I don't even care about the characters. I'm probably gonna play this shit with no headphones if I play it. Skip every cutscene.
Good for Hi-Fi Rush. Again,
Yeah.
the importance of shadow dropping, importance of like just creating a great game and just focusing on it. Despite Game Pass, even Game Pass, I'm sure Game Pass is what helped people even increase the popularity. I don't know.
Probably, yeah. So you get a lot more people who are actually trying it out at that
Yeah.
point.
I have some coworkers that was playing Hi-Fi Rush on xCloud streaming on his Steam Deck. Now he was like, it's actually not surprisingly latency's pretty good. I was like, that's crazy because that's a rhythm game.
Yeah.
I would not want to play it on
Yeah.
xCloud. It's not a game I would choose. But he's like, yeah, he's enjoying it. I was like, okay, good for you, man. That's awesome.
Happy for you.
Yeah. Nintendo Switch has game vouchers. So if you don't know what the game voucher system is, essentially you pay $100, you get 2 vouchers to pick up a game when they get released. It's available, so $50 a game, and I think the voucher lasts for like a year.
I did that before.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun.
Yeah, the vouchers are redeemable for 12 months from the date of purchase. They don't have to be
Yeah.
used at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd do that again, but it worked out fine the first time. There just has to be a couple things that you want.
Yeah, I think it's for the most part a good buy. Right?
Yeah.
You'll save
Yeah.
at least $10 off a
If
new
you-
title.
If you're interested in a couple games,
Yeah, and I think
I'd say go for it.
if you're in the Nintendo ecosystem hard, then yeah, it's probably worth it.
Yeah. It's worth it. It's also just weird to me that they do this.
I guess. I don't think it's that weird.
It's not that weird. It's just doesn't seem like a Nintendo thing.
Yeah, I guess in that sense you're right. It doesn't seem like a Nintendo thing.
Yeah.
But they've
I
been
mean,
doing
they
it.
did it before.
They don't do it very
So-
often, right? They don't post these vouchers.
I think they only did it one other time.
Yeah. I think just one other.
so.
Or at least for Switch. I don't know if they did it for other, like Wii or
I
something.
think it's a Switch thing.
Yeah, so it
The
might be
Switch
worth
only?
getting. Like it might be worth getting and finally getting Splatoon 3.
Yeah. That'd be like the one thing that I see that I actually want on the list.
Yeah, off the top of my head, Splatoon 3. Definitely not a Pokemon game.
There's some other
I
good
did
stuff
play
in
a
there.
little
but
bit more of the new Pokemon game.
All right. Other news. Big news. Exclusive Xbox, Nintendo, and Sony won't be part of E3 2023. Essentially, what that means is they won't have like a physical showing at E3. There's going to be no at the show floor or any of their own displays or anything like that.
Rip.
RIP E3.
They're all gonna have their own fucking video at the same time, though.
Yeah. They're still going to be
Mhm.
posting their stuff. They're just not going to be
Yeah.
participating with E3, and I think
Yeah.
ESA is the name of the host.
Honestly, I'm fine with that. Just everybody just release videos. It's better.
Yeah.
I don't care
If
about the
everyone
E3
did
shit.
what Xbox did a couple weeks ago with their direct, it's just like
Yeah.
every developer just posts their shit.
Yeah.
Hopefully gameplay.
Yeah, do like 2 of those a year, and you know
They could do it every quarter
that'd be
though.
fine.
Yeah.
They don't even have to do it every quarter though. Just say like I feel like it's better the way I feel about games now is it's better to just not know about it until it's ready.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Just
I
don't
think it's
tell
harder
anybody.
with big IPs though.
Yeah. Big IP, just say you're working on it.
Yeah.
Don't even give a date. Don't even give a year.
I did love Nintendo. I think it was it last E3 where they said, "Yeah, Metroid Prime, we're starting from scratch. We're cutting all the development that we did and going to redo it. We don't like the way it was." And I was like, "All right, I like that."
Yeah.
Like
You gotta
I
respect it.
respect that. Like holy, like
Yeah.
tell us like our game is shit and we're going to start over. I'm sorry, guys. No, that's great.
I just want fun games. And I don't want to think about how fun they can be. I just want them to be fun when they come out.
Yeah.
And I don't want to know about them till like at most a couple months before, you know.
Yeah, I don't like it when they put too much like even when they do that, if they put too much on the screen, kind of like movie trailers.
Oh, I don't
Like-
even watch. Yeah, I don't watch any really game trailers or movie trailers.
Yeah, well, I know you don't,
Mhm.
but I like
Yeah.
movie trailers. But they always put like, "Oh, I got the whole entire plot line now. I figured it all out. I know how it starts. I know how it ends."
That's why I don't
Yep,
watch.
It's like,
them.
why are you doing this trailer like this? But yeah, so they're not gonna be part of E3. Yeah, I guess it seems like E3 is just gonna be supported by third-party vendors at this point.
Good for Ubisoft.
They're having a shit show of time right now. So
Yep.
who knows? Who knows how that company's going to turn out? So, other news: Dead Space developers. I guess they apparently. I don't know if people know that the remake was a success. They have plans for more series expansions. So
Not for
Good
me.
for them.
good for horror games that are into it. Good for them. Titanfall game canceled this last week. Was reportedly a campaign for Apex Legends. It was a single-player campaign based in the Titanfall universe. You're going to play a character. You're going to engage with the characters within Apex Legends, and that got canceled after
That sounds terrible.
the EA earning call. Actually, I would have been fine with that.
Just make
No.
Titanfall 3.
No, because they said you would still pilot a Titan. Like BT was in it and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that what I read is they're bringing back BT.
Yeah.
And you were gonna play as
Some guy.
some guy who's been like a rumored Apex Legends character for forever. Just make Titanfall 3. You don't have to make a tie-in with Apex. Everybody knows they're the same universe.
That's true, but could be cool. Kind of like a Far Cry Blood Dragon type thing, where it's just a smaller little package.
I mean, if you can still pilot BT, regardless if it's its own title or if it's
I
within
feel
the
like
Apex
they shouldn't even
Legends.
bring BT back though. I feel like they
Nah,
should
people
just-
love BT. I think
Yeah, but
BT would have
make a
been
new one.
fine.
But he had a good ending.
I'm not saying he didn't. I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
but he makes the money.
yeah,
Yeah.
like that's what gets people from Titanfall 2 into the single player campaign, right? It's just the draw, and it doesn't necessarily hurt it too much.
I mean, when Titanfall 2 came out, I skipped the campaign. I only played online.
Yeah.
I didn't play the campaign until like I met you.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, it's pretty good. I was like, oh,
It's more than pretty good. It's really
yeah,
good.
it's actually really good. I
It's
enjoyed
really
it.
it's one of the best single player shooter campaigns, I would say.
Yeah.
You know, either way, we're not getting it. It got canceled at the EA the earnings call.
Yeah.
So-
Rest in peace.
Which makes me sad that we'll probably not get a Titanfall 3 either, right?
Yep.
I feel like they should have just focused on that.
No.
Off jump.
I
People
guess
would have bought that for sure.
I would have paid extra for that single player experience, 100%.
Yeah.
I guess there's 50 developers on that project. They all got redistributed across the Apex Legends team. But yeah, it's gone. Also, Apex Legends Mobile is closing down, and the development of Battlefield Mobile also stopped. So EA did not do well. And I guess they even said Apex Legends didn't do well or up to expectations.
The mobile game?
No, Apex Legends in general.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, make a better game.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I think they should spend more money on their esports team or marketing.
Probably. They don't really market it at all.
No. Like when you jump in the game, like you don't know if there's the esports
I haven't jumped in it in a while, so I don't know.
Didn't you
But
play Apex
I think
Legends
every once
this
in a
week?
while they had like a pop-up. It's like, hey, watch this.
Yeah, but it's not the same, right? Like
Yeah. Like it should be like a week or two out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe special modes, or I don't know. Release those like org skins that they were charging orgs so much for or something.
Yeah.
And everybody dropped out.
Yeah, there's a lot you can do. You can just copy Valve or Riot. Been doing it for years.
Yeah. But I don't know. So that's sad news because I really wanted a single player campaign. But in kind of cool news, Wild Hearts, if you don't know what Wild Hearts is, it's essentially a Monster Hunter type game. Looks pretty good. Has a nice little twist with some of the stuff you can do. They showcased a gameplay, like a full-on like gameplay trailer, and it looks really good. But they did state that it will have offline solo play, free DLCs, and no microtransactions. The game is set to release the 17th of February. I'm actually
I think we
excited
talked about
this game.
Potentially playing it, but
yeah, I don't know what the price point is for Wild Hearts. I'm sure. I mean, $70 got to be at least, right? At most?
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
It's an EA game.
I would assume 70.
Yeah. It looks promising, to be honest.
I didn't realize it was an EA game, so I would not buy this day one. Absolutely for sure. I'd wait a while.
It's made by the same people that did Dynasty Warriors, so
which are fine games, but
I mean,
I don't know.
The fact that they said there's going to be no microtransactions and free content post launch for an EA game is interesting.
Very cool,
right? Yeah. That is surprising
mm-hmm.
in and of itself. And the game itself does. I've watched a few of the gameplay stuff, and it does look cool, and it does add some nice twists to the Monster Hunter type genre. So, I hope it's good. More competition in the space would be good.
Monster Hunter's like perfect though.
Perfect's a strong word, but it is a good game. But it's also what's the only other competitor? Dauntless.
There's other ones too. I've seen other ones. I don't.
Yeah, I mean they're competitors, but they aren't really.
They aren't really competitors.
Yeah.
Other news: Moon Studios. If you don't know who Moon Studios are, they made Ori, the 2 Ori games. On Twitter, they were like, one of the developers or the lead said Ori was our Mario. They're talking about the new game that they're making. This is gonna be our Zelda. That was my thought when I first started prototyping the game back in 2015. So they're coming up with a new game. It's going to be an action RPG, and they're going to stick to their unique art style, which I'm very excited that they're sticking with it. That. And then someone asked about multi-platform and or exclusives with the game. It says, well, the reason they signed with Private Division is so they could not be an exclusive and can be on many platforms as possible.
This is cool.
Yeah.
My main point of contention is I would call it more of a Metroid than a Mario.
Yep,
that's fair. I think they're talking about in its like, as a tentpole staple of a character, right? Like Ori is their Mario, but
they've got my trust, so I'm excited.
Yeah,
I never beat those games, but I like them.
I beat the first one. I didn't beat the second one, but I enjoy the music and the art style and even the combat. It's just great.
Yeah, the kind of games that I feel bad for not beating.
I feel like those games I want to play handheld, and I just never wanted to buy them again because I always had them on Game Pass. I didn't like playing it on a console, so I should maybe they're on Steam, right? They will be. Maybe I give it a Steam
think
Deck
so, yeah.
pass.
Or just play it on console.
I don't. I just don't like. I don't know why I don't like playing like Metroids on console. I don't know.
That's fair.
Doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't add up.
Yeah.
That's the news. You guys any ad that I didn't have on there?
No.
Nah.
All right. Well, I guess next week, hopefully Aidan will be a Destiny god by then.
Yep.
I'll play it a little bit. We'll see.
All right. Fair enough. All right. Thank
We
you,
shall
everyone,
see.
for watching. Thank you for listening, and bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.